For our programming group project, we analyzed the Yelp dataset to provide an analysis for business owners to improve their operations of their restaurants and to improve the customer satisfaction so that when consumers do spend their hard money at their restaurants, they feel as if they got value from their dining experience. And our analysis started with understanding that the first thing that most people look at when they log on to Yelp is the rating. And we want to use our deeper analytical skill set to understand the components of rating and what truly makes a highly rated restaurant or a lowly rated restaurant and the information we can get out of that. So the analysis started with downloading the data, which it was a very large data set, so it presented some issues. So we had a few team members attempt to download the data through JSON and a few team members attempt to download the data through SQL. And we got SQL to work first, so that's the one we went with. We created the database in SQL, grouped some data according to our analytical needs, and then imported into Pandas and the Jupyter Notebook in order for some visualizations. And so the first thing we want to look at with rating is the usefulness of a rating. And so we got the count of useful votes for the comments per star rating and found that 33% of the useful comments are in the 5-star rated category, 26% are in the 4-star rated category, and 18% are in the 1-star rated category. And just this information by itself may not be very useful, so we continued our analysis and looked at the total review counts and found that 42% of the total reviews are at 5-star rated restaurants, 24% are at 4-star rated restaurants, and 13.5% are at 1-star rated restaurants. So we saw that change from the original graph of 18% at 1-star rated restaurants and 13.5% for the second graph of total reviews. So we figured that there must be useful information in these comments within 1-star for 1-star rated restaurants. And we also wanted to understand the popularity of these restaurants, and we used the check-in data for that information and saw that, as expected, 1-star rated restaurants do not have a lot of check-ins. So this adds validity to our analysis and helps business owners understand that if they have a 1-star rating on Yelp, they need to take that information very seriously if they want to stay in business. Another interesting insight from this graph is that there are more 4-star check-ins than the 5-star restaurants. So we would in some ways expect a direct linear relationship from 1 to 5 and for the number of check-ins, and that does not appear to be the case in this visualization. And we also created a pie chart showing some similar information where 33% of the check-ins are at the 4-star rated restaurants. And then we also analyzed the pictures posted and saw a very similar relationship where not many pictures were posted from the 1-star rated restaurants, and the highest number of pictures posted came from the 4-star rated restaurants. And once we looked at this from the proportions perspective, we saw that 44% of the pictures posted are from the 4-star rated restaurants, which is an increase from the already high number of 33% of the check-ins are at 4-star restaurants. So we do believe that the 4-star restaurants do provide the sweet spot for both business owners and consumers. And in order to understand the 1-star issue better, we did a text analysis of the useful comments for 1-star rated restaurants. We found that service was the most frequently used word, and the service and those similar type of words are used more often than food. So in our conclusion, for business owners and managers of lowly rated restaurants, we would want them to focus on improving service as an affordable strategy to increase customer satisfaction, and this will allow the restaurant's ratings to move from 1-star region to the coveted 4-star region. Thank you.